All right. Hey, everyone. It's so great to see all of your lovely faces. Hold on, I got to raise up my computer here. Okay, so I am really excited for tonight because this is kind of the end of an era and the beginning of something new. This is our last team call as our sweet little Made to Thrive team. So I want to take tonight to kind of celebrate. I know, right? All the hearts to kind of celebrate and also anticipate what we have coming up. There is so much goodness coming, and I wanted to make sure that no one misses out on like what the changes are, which is why I totally bribed everyone with an Amazon gift card because I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you guys are all in the loop. And I mean, I really do appreciate you so much. And so I just wanted tonight to be kind of like a celebration too of just like how far we've come as a team, how many incredible memories we've made so far, and it really is just the beginning, okay? And I want to shout out the 12 or 13 of you that have been showing up consistently on Team Call over the past several months. There's been this like little core group that is there every single week, and that has been amazing. I just want you to know that I always have appreciated like seeing your faces and seeing you on. I know it's not possible for everyone to be on live all the time, and I totally get that. But I really just do appreciate all of you. So this is not going to be a super long team call. I just kind of want to reflect on where we've been and then where we are going coming August. Because some of you may not know, I've been trying to announce it on team calls, but I know we don't catch everyone on team call. So I wanted to just make sure we are all on the same page and know what's coming in August, because there are going to be some changes, but it is all really, really good, exciting stuff. We are going to be doing some larger team things. I think we're going to see a big shift in energy and momentum. And for some of you, this is going to be like exactly what you need, what you've been missing, what you've been wanting. And so I'll have a call to action for you guys around that. But let's just talk about where we've been for a few minutes, right? So we have been a team now for almost 7 years, which is crazy. And when I first started, I don't even know who it was. It was some diamond. She was sitting in her car. She had kids in the car. She did a live on Alita's team page, and she said, give it 3 years. Like, and that just stuck in my mind. And I know some of you have heard me say that. I say it a lot, but I was like, okay, like I can give this 3 years. Like, let's go. Like, I'll give it 3 years. And let me tell you, like those 3 years passed so fast. And then 3 more passed and another one has passed, right? Like I'm 7 years in. The time really, really does go so quickly. So just to think about like, wow, we have been doing team calls, this little Made to Thrive team that we have for about 5 years. Okay. I think I was gold when I started doing a team call. So maybe 5.5 to 6 years, somewhere like that. But when I got my current laptop that I'm zooming on right now, I started a Pages document. So if you guys have a MacBook, it's like Google Docs, but it's Pages. And I started typing my team call notes, right? Like I always have my notes up on the side when I'm talking to you guys. And I just like to type everything out. Like that's just how my brain works. And so I have this single document with all our team call notes. Guess how long this document is? I want you guys to guess in the chat. Okay, so we've been doing team call all the time. Guess how long this document is. It is, wait, I wrote it down this morning. It is 190, no, not 700. It is 190 pages long, single spaced. Okay. So single spaced, 11-point font, 190 pages. And so that just shows you like I am truly insane. Like the fact that I have to write everything down, like something is literally wrong with me. But also, like we have a book. We basically have a book about where we have been as a team and all of the things that we have learned and grown together. And just like going back through this and like reading the things, it is so cool to see. Just like I scrolled all the way back and like Hydrate was announced, and we had a team training on Hydrate because like it was new. We had to learn like what are electrolytes. Like, yes, I seriously got so emotional just scrolling back. I'm like, we have been through so much together. Like product launches, website crashes, like navigating crazy stuff, wellness challenges, hundreds of people joining our team, new business builders, like some of you guys that are on here tonight, like you've only been here for a year or 2 years, or maybe even just 6 months. And we're so grateful to have you on the team. Yes, compensation plan changes. Like we have trained through all of it, right? It has been amazing. It has been literally like an era. And so, yeah, I know. I seriously do get a little emotional, but the reason why I'm not like crying that we're not going to do this anymore is because my main emotion is excitement. I am so excited for where we're going and for this little change because it is time to grow, right? Like I love having us close and like keeping everything, right here, but it's really time to grow and expand. And so that can be a little scary and terrifying, right? To like let go of control. I don't know if there's any other control freaks in the room tonight, but like for me, major. I love to just keep everything like right here, like where I can hold it. But the thing is, you can have control or you can have growth, but you cannot have both at the same time. Okay. You cannot have control and growth at the same time. So in order to grow, sometimes we have to let go a little bit. Okay. And so I want to encourage you that if you're feeling like, I don't want things to change, this is going to be so good. All right. Okay. I'm kind of rambling. I'm totally off my notes. Sometimes I write notes and then I don't even stick with them. Okay. So some of you are new, like Coralie was saying, I've only been here a year. Like, yes, but some of you have been here a long time. And so you might be thinking like, okay, yep, I've been trying to grow and I'm feeling a little bit stuck. I'm working really hard. I'm showing up, I'm doing things, but I'm not really growing. And so I just wanted to share this with you. You are working your business right now in a very difficult season for network marketing. And I know I have shared this individually with a few of you, but for those of you that have been around for a couple years, for several years, in like 2020, 2021, network marketing as an industry was just like jamming, right? Like everyone was growing, the industry was doing great. And then post-COVID, post-pandemic, the climate has been very weird for network marketing. Okay. It's just been a weird time. And so if you're one of those people that's like, okay, yeah, I've been around and like, I'm doing the things, I'm not really like seeing the change, like I'm putting in the effort, but I'm not seeing the growth. I just want you to know, like, stick it out. I really, truly believe that the industry is going to have another boom soon. And yes, I'm going to share the realtor analogy. Yes, exactly. The industry has been around for decades. Okay. So it's not going anywhere. If you're feeling like, oh, my business is in a slump, it's not going anywhere. We heard from our CEO that Plexus is not going to affiliate marketing. We are still doing network marketing. We're all in for it. It's just going through a rough patch. So the realtor example that I told Shannon, Victoria, probably a few of you, is like that. Let's think about the housing market right now, right? Like it is crazy. And if you are a realtor in this current housing market and you're not doing very well, you might be thinking, okay, I'm not cut out for this. This isn't for me. I'm putting in all this effort, having all these conversations, putting my name out there and I'm not selling any houses. So I must be awful at this. And so I'm going to quit, right? And a lot of realtors in this kind of housing market will quit. They'll just think like, I can't do it. There's just too much head trash, right? They'll be done. But what's going to happen is the ones that stick it out, when the market turns around and people start buying houses again and the prices come down a bit, those realtors who have been having conversations and making connections and keeping their name out there, they are the ones who are going to sell all the houses when the market turns around, right? So they're going through a difficult time now, and it's just the industry, right? Like, the housing market's going to turn around. It's just a matter of time. So they have to persevere and stick it out and keep doing the work, even if they're not getting the return right now. That is exactly how I feel about where we're at with network marketing right now. It's just a hard time. It's just a little bit of a slump. Like the economy is down. So what do people shave off? They don't want to spend money on their health. They think their supplements are an extra sometimes, right? And we are like helping people see that it's not an extra, like it is a core need for you to take care of yourself. But for us, it can be difficult. Like we're going through a rough patch with network marketing, but I am telling you, it is going to swing back around. There's going to be another boom in the economy and in our industry, and people are going to be willing to spend money on their health again. And the ones that are going to skyrocket in Plexus when that happens are the ones who have been planting seeds, having conversations, doing the events, the ones that have been persevering in their business, okay? The ones who have been consistent are, with the conversations now, are 100% going to be the ones who experience the explosive growth when the industry turns around. So that leads me to ask you, like, are you in? Are you really in? Are you willing to stay consistent even without immediate reward, right? Are you in for the long haul, right? That Diamond said to me, give it 3 years. And I was just like, okay, I'm in. Let me tell you, those 3 years went like that. There's been moves, babies, all kinds of stuff. Like the time goes so, so fast, but we have to be all in mindset. All in doesn't mean there's nothing else in my life. It doesn't mean, I can't have days of rest. No, all in means I have my business. I'm the CEO of it, and I'm going to show up like a CEO, and I'm going to build in rest, and I'm going to build in family time and all the other things that are important to me, but I'm all in. And Victoria and I were chatting, and she shared a really great relevant example. Victoria, can you unmute and share about your Olympic example? I thought it was really good.
Sure. I don't know. This just like came to my mind. So this is not anything like crazy, but right, you're watching the Olympics. How many of us are watching the Olympics? They're like my favorite thing. And it also, just side note, I feel like it's so cool if you have kids to watch the Olympics with your kids. Like my kids keep saying, oh my gosh, how did they do that? How do they do that? And this is what sparked the thought, because I kept telling them, well, it took practice and it took commitment. Like they have to show up everything. Like they've been showing up for years, practicing for this one, floor routine or this, meter relay and swimming. They had to decide, they had to commit, and they had to show up every single day. And of course they have rest days. Of course they, might do more on one day, less on another, but they had to decide and commit first. And so I just think, like Brittany was saying, this is such a great time to really think about, okay, where do you want to be a year from now? 4 years from now, right? Like where the Olympians had to think, where do I want to be 4 years from now? And just like ask yourself and just commit. And you know what? There's going to be days that are hard and that suck and you have to pivot, but you still show up and get into action doing the things that you can. And I was reminded of that last week. I was messaging Shannon because all 3 of my kids had strep throat, and she's like, just do what you can. Just work for 20 minutes and then take a break. Like it's okay. So just know that this can be whatever you want it to be. And I also believe that there will be a complete upswing. And so if we can commit to just showing up and doing what we can in seasons of life, like it totally will be fruitful. And yeah, I love the Olympics. So I was like, oh, that's so good. And it's such a good lesson for our kids too. Like if you really want to do something, decide and show up and do it. Of course, it's not going to be easy. And that was the other thing too, right? We see Simone Biles chapter now, but my kids don't know all the stuff she's gone through. We don't see her, in her counseling sessions. We don't see her breaking down, crying through practices, which I'm sure she does, but we see the good stuff now. And I think that's really easy in this industry to do, is to see people's chapter 10, but we don't see all the nitty gritty and all the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears that go in behind that. And so we just have to remember that when we're watching people and their success, they've been through it, they have committed, they've shown up on the hard days, and we can too.
So good, right? Such a relevant example. Literally, I just was catching some of the replays of Simone Biles, and I'm like, man, she's so cool, right? Just she goes on that mat with confidence. And I think we're all wanting that confidence, but it didn't just show up for her, right? Overnight. She didn't just walk out day one, fully confident. Yes, she is. That is developed and built. So some of you are feeling oh, I'm not so confident in my messages. You just have to be bad at first. There's no way around it. You just have to be bad. And Victoria shared in her team chat today, this crazy picture with a fruit basket on her head. One of those things where you put your face and it changes everything. It was so silly. And if you've ever seen the Snapchat filter, the rank up announcements that I made for some of you guys at the beginning of our journey, so bad. They're hideous. That's okay. The only way to get good is to be really bad. So don't be afraid if you're in that phase where I'm bad at this. Yes, everyone is. Don't compare where you are now to someone else's chapter 20 or chapter 100, right? So yeah, such a good reminder, but also just so inspiring, like the power of perseverance and the power of dedication. And it really is a mindset that we can apply to our business. So we've come so far, we have so much to celebrate, but I truly believe that the best is yet to come. And for those of you that are willing to dig deep and really show up as the CEO, like whatever that looks like, you're going to reap the reward. Like you're going to have that moment where your business truly, truly shines. If you've been doing this with kind of a hobby mindset, right? Like kind of in, kind of out, that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. And for some people, Plexus will be that for them, but just realize that that hobby mindset is not going to earn you like a full-time paycheck with Plexus. And more importantly, a hobby mindset is not going to change very many lives, right? When I feel frustrated with my business, when I feel a little tired, I have to remember like it's not actually about me. It is about the people that we are blessing when we are bold enough to have a conversation, and the people that come in and their lives are changed by the business. Like I never would have done this if Amber hadn't like pursued me and been persistent with me, right? Like it truly is someone else's blessing when we are bold. So there is growth coming. We're here for it. And I want to make sure that you guys know some of the changes that are coming so that you can end the month strong. We've got 2 days left in the month, 2 full days. And so we can start the month strong, right? Like your end of month and your beginning of month, they really flow together. And a lot of the effort you put in, you also reap into August. So here is kind of the updates. I know a lot of you have not heard this, so you might need a pencil. Hold on, I gotta mute my baby. Okay. So team calls starting in August. So this is our last little team call with Made to Thrive. Starting in August, we are having bigger team calls with Alita and her whole team. They will be run by the Rubies and above. So perk to you guys hitting Ruby. You get in Alita's mastermind. You are leveled up as a leader because you are called on to do onboarding calls and team calls, and you're part of her. Yes, Nicole's schedule. Love it. You're part of her mastermind group. We meet twice a month. It's powerful. So just a plug for hitting Ruby, that happens. But team calls are still going to be Monday nights at 8:30 Eastern. But you are going to be hearing from all different leaders. Alita is doing next week. I'm doing the following week. And then there's a whole rotation. It's going to be incredible. Okay. All different types of training. So that's happening Monday night. There's also a new to Plexus onboarding call from 8 to 8:15. So right before the team call, 8 to 8:15, there's an onboarding call. This is where you can plug in new people and they will get a 15-minute rundown on some of the benefits of joining Plexus. They'll learn about their referral link, all the things. I'm doing the first one next week. Then there's a schedule from there on out. I will also be highlighting those calls in our new to Plexus chats, right? So we've got our, new to July. We'll start one in August, and I'll let people know like, hey, hop on this call, quick 15 minutes. You're going to hear all the things. All right. That will be happening every Monday. Okay. 8 to 8:15. Our quarterly wellness challenges are going to be team-wide, right? So they're still going to be on the same schedule. Our next big one will be in October, but it will be with all the people and it'll have way more energy because there will be all those people in there. All right. There's also a gold group every month, different leaders running each month. August is going to be Alita. So if you have any desire to go gold and you can be brand new, silver, senior silver, wherever you're at, you can go gold next month. Just want you to know, like you can start today and go gold next month. So that is open to everyone. It's a full month. It will be very like specific, hands-on training, videos, all the things. So that is happening. And then all of this is duplicatable. Do you see that? Like, so that you can use it to go gold and then you can add your people that want to go gold in the following months. Okay, so all of that is kind of the big changes coming. It's going to be amazing. And what I want you to think about is how to use August as like a relaunch, like a rebrand, a relaunch, the next version of you running your business. If you've kind of been like, not in, half in, you can be all in and be like August 1st, there's new stuff coming. Yeah, it's Happy New Year for Made to Thrive. We are starting this new thing. And so this can be the time where you're like, I'm committing. Hold on, let me mute. I am going to be all in. I am going to have that CEO mindset and I'm going to start it August 1st. Okay. Okay. And then end of this month, like what's going on with us? Summer Detox Group starts August 5th. So if you have people that are getting that free reset with Triplex and Trim or starting the detox support system, we wanted to have a place to help these people because The detox system can be a little bit intense. Some of you have experienced that. We just want to make sure people are supported, right? Okay, so that starts August 5th. We will do a 3-day reset. There'll be information in the Facebook group to help people through their reset, and then tons of detox support. We're going to be talking about like how to detox your home and some natural ways to help your body through detox, and just like that holistic support for going through their detox. So August 5th, plug your people in. Shannon is running a 15-minute chat party tomorrow night. Our one last week was hugely successful. We had like 6 people join from it. So if you have prospects you've been talking to about Restore, about the detox products, get them in the chat. Ask Shannon for the link, ask me for the link, and we will add you. We're going to make it great. Okay. We're going to have 6 more people sign up tomorrow, at least. And then for end of the month, you guys, we have like every stinking incentive you could possibly imagine. There has been so much in July. Like there's literally no excuse not to end the month strong. I'm just going to recap them for you. We have Give 10 for new people, $10 off their first order. We have a free reset coming with Triplex and Trim if you opt for that one. We have July 10, which is a 10% off code for current customers. That's huge, guys. That means if you have a current customer who hasn't ordered or ordered less than 100 PV, you should 100% be reaching out. If they order the detox support system, it's like $12 off, okay? That 10% off code is huge. So July 10 for your current customers. You still can earn the Ninja Creamy for adding 4 and developing a silver. You guys, we have no excuse not to be like, what do I do this month? No, like Plexus has made it like very, very easy for us to have conversations because there are so many things we can have conversations around. Okay. So thank you, Alicia, for typing it all out. That's great. If you're confused, go to the help center. If you're like, I haven't worked all month, it's okay. You have 2 full days. Even if you just looked at your current customers and reached out to those people and told them about the detox group coming up and helped them use the July 10 code, you could move the needle massively in your business, right? We have 2 full days. No matter where you're at, you can create momentum in these next 2 days. So I would love to hear your guys' end of month goal. If anyone has one they want to put in the chat, I want to cheer each other on, right? We started with celebrating and reflecting. I would love to end with celebrating. So many of you have already done amazing things. Tell me what your goal is. Pop it in the chat, okay? I'm committed to finishing strong. I know you guys are too. Yes, Alicia, love it. Going for highest points ever. 70 points in the next 2 days. That number was higher, which means you moved orders today. Awesome job. We have probably a couple rank ups coming. I think we have a couple new silvers already. So there will be lots of celebrating the end of the month. Amy's going gold. Let's go, Amy. Let's go, Amy. We have 2 days. Helping your friend go silver? Yes. My mom added 6 this month. Wild. Incredible. Okay. All of these things can happen. Yes. Commit, decide. And like the gymnasts, like the Olympians, they put a specific time frame, right? And I know that freaks some people out. You're like, I'm just going to grow and like see where it goes. That's okay. But when you have like a specific time frame for your goals, your level of commitment and activity will be way different, right? So when you're like, okay, 48 hours, what can I do by the end of this month? When you make it clear and you put that time frame on it, you are way more likely to achieve it than if you're like, well, I'll go silver at some point, right? Like put it out there, set your goal for this month, set your goal for August, like August 1st, I am rebranding my business. I am recommitting to my business. I am showing up. Okay, Victoria, you want to share something?
Yeah, I just want to say, yes, decide if you have a goal, just decide and go for it. If you don't get it, like, it's fine. Nicole and I were talking about this afternoon. Literally, she was like really close to Ruby. I don't even remember, Nicole, how many orders you said you were. She's got her camera off. Anyway, she was close, but she said if I wouldn't have driven over to her house, she would not have pushed for Ruby. And you guys, it was the last day of the month, and we messaged people like late afternoon into the evening. No one's answering. I'm like, no, just wait. People are putting their kids to bed. 9 p.m. People started messaging us all the way up until midnight. It was wild. And like, we just bunkered down together and decided, and she did it, and she went Ruby, and it was amazing. And it was a similar story too for, you know, me going Emerald, but like if my team hadn't rallied, I couldn't have done that, but we all decided together and we did incredible things. So like you just have to decide and just go for it. Like don't, if it's there and the momentum's there and your people want to commit with you or you have people on board, like just go for it.
Nicole, do you want to share? She might not be able to now. I'm sorry. I didn't see the chat that she wanted to say something. Yeah, when we all rank together, yeah, we need to do that again. We need to pick a month and be like, hey, everyone's ranking up this month. Let's do it. It's so fun. It's so fun to do it together. Okay, I was putting all of your names into a little wheel of names so we can pick a winner here for our gift card, but I don't want to cut anyone off. Did anyone else want to share that I didn't see in the chat? Yes, Amy.
I just want to say something real quick. Just as an idea, this is Alicia and I worked together for almost 2 hours today. Had a great time. And I am a former teacher, so I'm reaching out to all of my teacher friends. They start back next week, and mentioning Slim and Active to give them more energy and more focus and more stamina for that first few months or first few weeks or however long of school, because the first week at least is like you're crawling under your desk sleeping, you know, you're dying. So yeah,
I love that. That's a
with
great
this,
idea.
you know, discounts and stuff that we've got going on. So
Yes, so smart. Teacher friends. Yep, add them to your list. Perfect. One other thing I wanted to tell you guys is like, okay, we don't have team call anymore. So like, how are we going to like communicate in a smallish way, like just for us? What I'm going to do is more lives on our Brilliant at the Basics page. Okay. So if there's something that's just like a promo for our team or just like we need a little powwow, we can absolutely just hop on Zoom and do it on a different time. But I will also like go live on Brilliant at the Basics and then just pop that live in our chat so that we can still like be in the loop and all that. And if we need a powwow call around anything that's not like full Alita scale team, then we'll just pick a different night and we'll hop on and whoever wants to powwow can powwow. Okay. So I don't want you to feel like we're cutting the cord and like there's going to be no communication. No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I am so excited just to hear from different people, right? Like you guys deserve to have like different leaders. I don't know, just pouring in. There's going to be different people that you relate to and that you resonate with and that you learn from. And same for me. Like I'm excited to learn from others on Alita's team as well. So, okay. Anything else before I spin this wheel? All right. I want to make sure I have everyone's name. I'm going to read off the names I have. And can someone just tell me if I'm missing anyone? I have Nicole, Deborah, Amanda, Victoria, Kim, Megan, Jamila, Mariah, Jessica, Alicia, Danielle, Coralie, Sarah Ravello, Sarah R, Shannon, Lori, Erica, Shauna, Robin. Did I miss anyone? Amy, did I get you? No? Amy, added you. Marissa, got her. Some people came and some people left. So
did you get Jessica? I can't remember.
I have Jessica, yes.
Okay, sorry.
There's 21. Okay, there's 21. I'm spinning this wheel. Here we go. This is for a $25 Amazon gift card. And you're just going to have to trust me that I'm going to tell you the name that pops up. It is Deborah. Yay, Deborah. Okay. I got to write it down so that I don't forget who won. Deborah, I'm going to send you a $25 Amazon gift card. But really, guys, I appreciate you being on this call so much. I love you guys. Shannon has one more thought. Go, Shan.
Sorry, I know we're over, but I just wanted to take a second to just, from all of us, tell you, Brittany, how amazing you are for sticking with this call for us every stinking Monday night, no matter what you have going on in your life. We appreciate you. We love you. You are the glue that has held us all together for 7 years.
Oh, I love you, Shan. Thank you. Love you guys so much.
Everyone unmute and say your love for Brittany. Confess.
Oh, I know you love me.
Thank you, Brittany.
We love you.
Love you.
Brittany.
Thank you.
I love you guys. I love you so much. And yeah, excited for the growth, guys. Excited to see what comes. We are still made to thrive. Team Page isn't going anywhere. Yeah, all the love for you guys. Appreciate you so much and have a wonderful week. Happy end of month. I'm here for you. We got some big celebrating to do in these next couple of days. Have a great night, guys.